All right, welcome to a Sunday afternoon of Lafayette Locomotive hockey, where today the Lafayette Locomotive 16AA are taking on the Poudre School District JV team, who are coached by last year's Loco 14UAA team, Chris Eagles. And for everybody who knows the Loco athletic trainer, Stu King, showed up today with a nice fresh haircut, no more 11-inch ponytail. Walked in today with a fresh haircut. All right, here we go. Start of the first period. Locos versus PSD. Looks like first line, looks like Kaz is taking the face off. Scrum at center ice, and Kaz comes up with it. Dumps it deep. Eli putting pressure on the puck. Takes over. Gets it. Turnover. Middle defensive offensive zone. And PSD dumps it up into the netting. Face off, neutral zone face off. First line will stay out there for the Locos. Kaz to take the face off. Puck loose, right on the blue line. Noah dumps it deep. Puck center onto the far side. Up, gets through everybody. And we get an icing call. Line change for the Locos. I'm going to apologize now for anything stupid I might say during this telecast. Face off. Mason takes the face off. Goody goes, intercepts the puck coming down the boards, dumps it back deep. Big collision between Declan. Gets it back deep. PSD sends it around. Goody at the boards. Holds it. Oh no, comes out. Oh, and Locos get called for offsides. Another neutral zone face-off. And Locals will go for a quick line change. Third line coming out. Logan, take the face-off. And you got Dane and Maxim. On defense, you still got Goody and Declan. Goody sends it up the boards to Dane. Dane goes down. Logan fighting for the puck against the boards. Gives it up. Maxim rushing down deep to get it. Goes back deep in the corner. No Locos there. Dane goes, puts pressure on the puck. PSD sends it deep. Goody gets a stick on it, comes back into the defensive zone. Oh, Logan with the turnover. Big scrum, and Locos send it out. On net, so no icing. PSD has it down below the net, comes back up. Maxim putting pressure on the puck. PSD coming up the right side boards. Knocked away by Goody. Scrum along the near boards. 3 Locos in there scrumming. And comes out. Oh, Kaz has it. Kaz has a quick break. Shoots. Save. Rebound. Oh. Comes to the near corner. Eli down there fighting. Still on the boards. Oh, gets by Nicholas. And Nicholas chasing through the neutral zone back into defensive zone. Gets out of zone. Over to Kaz. Kaz takes it at the red line. Takes it into the zone. Puts it deep. Goes and chases. Wes, who we were missing yesterday, comes out. Nicholas dumps it into the goal. Puts a shot on goal. Kaz putting pressure on the puck behind the net. Back up. PSD dump. And on net. And Jackson covers up. Be a defensive zone face-off. Looks like Mason taking the face-off. To the goaltender's left. Up the boards. Devon couldn't quite get it out. Going deep. Shot, score. PSD. Looks like it got short side of Jackson. And PSD takes a 1-0 lead with 14:10 left in the first period. Looks like Jackson was screened on that shot. Snuck by short side. Glove side in the post. Face off. Mason takes the face off. Devon takes it in the defensive zone. Skating up. Crosses in the offensive zone. Takes a shot way over the net. Got to hit the net, boys. Noah dumps deep. Cleared out of the zone. Declan gets it back. Takes it in the zone. Rips a shot. On net. Save. PSD. PSD takes it behind the net. They clear the defensive zone. Devon takes him deep. Puts him against the board. Scrum behind the net. Turnover. Declan gets the puck deep. Sends it up the side. Over to Nolan. Nolan dumps it deep. Turnover by PSD. Puck's just sitting there. Nobody wants it. Back to Nicholas. Over to Goody. Back up to Mason. Mason gets the puck taken away. Devon puts pressure on the puck. PSD dumps deep. Right side. Far side corner. Scrum down in the corner. Good job by Mason to get it out, and they get out. Max missed. Puck's just sitting there. Nobody can seem to get a stick on it. Finally, PSG dumps it deep. Goes behind Loco net. Locos flip it out. Eli takes it up. Eli going 1-on-3, 1-on-4. And PSG dumps deep. No icing. Nicholas rips it around. Turnover right in front. Good save by Jackson. Bad turnover by the Locos right in front. Goody fighting down front. PSD sends it up top. Shot. Saved by Jackson, and it got soap over the glass. Defensive zone face-off. Looks like we'll have Cass taking the face-off, along with Eli, Jackson, Declan. PSD wins the face-off. Slap shot. Rebound. Declan feeds it up. Good outbreak. Eli loses control. Takes it down deep. Corner. Declan pitches deep. Holds it in the zone. PSD picks it up. Sends it behind their net. Jackson does a good job holding it in, and now PSD clears. And this will be an icing call. No, got waved off. One referee had an icing. Another turnover right in front. Misses high. Locos catch another break. Declan breaks out. Takes it in the zone. Going up the boards. Got it. Puck deep behind the line. Kaz gets it deep. Makes a save. And PSD breaks out. Near side corner. PSD still with the puck. Shoot. High and wide over the net. Rims up top. Pass up to Devon. Devon takes it. Gets taken out by 3 players. Nicholas running over. Good job chipping it out of the zone. Mason, missed the puck. Scramble in neutral zone. Nobody seems to want the puck. Locos clear out into the neutral zone. Devon and Maxim putting pressure in the zone. Then And PSD sends it. Will this be an icing? No, they wave it off. Dane takes it out of the zone. Going up the left side boards. I'm sorry, not Dane. That was Noah. They send it deep. It's a race. Can Nicholas get there? Maxim comes back to help. Sends it behind the Locos' goal. Sends it back. Nicholas going up to put pressure on the puck. PSD sends it deep. Far corner. Nicholas battling for the puck. PSD comes out of there behind the net. Sends it up top. Shot. No tip. Nicholas down deep. Sends it around. PSD happens to hold it in the zone. Finally, Mason takes control. Can he chip it out? He does. Chips it deep. Back down in the neutral zone. PSD sends it back deep. Noah giving chase behind the goal. Scrum in the near side corner. PSD comes out with it. Oh, great pass. Good shot out front, but a great save by Jackson. Keeps it a 1-0 game with 8:55 left in the first period. It's like we got Kaz, Eli, Jackson. Kaz takes the face off. PSD wins it. Shot out front. Ooh, blocked. Noah Eli giving chase. Oh, Eli gets Kaz going in there. Oh, in front. Scramble in front, and PSD scramble.
Play, Eli.
Good opportunity for Locos to tie it up. Nobody could get a good solid stick on the puck. PSD goalie ends up icing it. But there will be an offensive zone faceoff to the right of the PSD goalie. Kaz taking the faceoff. Faceoff comes to the boards. PSD sends it deep. They send it around. PSD able to chip it out into the neutral zone. Kaz chases it down. Goody takes it back behind Jackson. PSD gets it up top. Jackson makes a save. Angles it off to the side. Chips out in the neutral zone. Kaz dumps it deep. PSD chases behind the net. Uncontested, out of the zone. Scrum against the near side boards. Goody comes out with it. Over to Kaz. Kaz chips it out of the zone. PSD dumps it back in. Over to Goody. Goody sends it up. Oh, misses the pass to Devin. And it'll be an icing on the Locos. Defensive zone face-off. Looks like it'll be to the left of Jackson. Glove side, 7:49 remaining in the first period. PSD leads 1-0. Face-off. Mason wins it back. Sent around. Noah gets it. Noah mishandles it. Puck sitting along the boards. No one seems to want it. Still just sitting there. Nolan's still fighting. PSD picks it up. Nolan tries. Oh, PSD finally takes it out of the zone. After regather neutral zone, they bring it in. Shot. Kick save by Jackson. Oh, Locos finally cleared the zone. Looks like they're going to shift, change. Declan chases the puck behind the net. Brings it out. Looks like Declan taking it up himself. Crosses the red line. Tries to make a pass over, but it gets intercepted. PSD now with the puck. Maxim trying to back check. Logan goes over. Maxim recovers, chips it up. Nolan does a good job. Nolan giving chase. Cannot get to the puck before PSD. PSD recovers in the neutral zone. Logan back check. Sends it over to Maxim. Maxim takes it. Red line. Dumps deep. Deep. Chases it down. PSD takes it behind their own goal. Pass up the boards. Nobody controls it, and it'll end up being an icing call. Offensive zone faceoff for the Locos. 6.5 minutes to go in the first period. PSD winning 1-0. Faceoff will be to the right stick side of the PSD goalie. Shift change, look like Kaz will take the face-off. We got Kaz, Eli, and Wes out there, first line. Face-off gets dumped back to the deep corner. Eli falls down. PSD sends it around. Oh. Jackson gives it up. Shot over the net. Eli goes back. PSD picks it up in the deep corner. Scrum, near side corner. Kaz finally comes out with it. Sends it up to Wes. Wes sends it to the boards over to Kaz. Mishandles it, and PSD sends it down ice. Looks like it should be another icing call, and it is. Locals will have an offensive zone face-off. 5:49 remaining in the first period. PSD is up 1-0. Offensive zone face-off to the right of the PSD goalie, stick side. Looks like we got second line in. Mason will be taking the face-off with Devin and Nolan out there. Wins the face-off. Sends it back to Nicholas. Nicholas sends it back down deep along the boards. Nolan gives chase behind the net. PSD sends it up the boards. Good job by Jackson holding it in. PSD takes over in their own zone. Breaks out into the neutral zone. Oh, Nicholas almost falls over, skating backwards. PSD takes a shot. Good. Right into the gut of Jackson. Jackson holds on. Face off to the left glove side of Jackson. 5.5 minutes to go. 1-0. PSD. Face off. Comes to the side. PSD sends it up top. Shot. Tipped. Nicholas comes down. Off the boards. Clears. Devin brings it up ice. Brings it up the near boards. Devin coming down. Sends it to the middle. Mason. Oh. Weak shot. His stick got tied up. PSD breaks out. Mason's helmet came off, so whistle by the refs. Oh, sorry, Nolan. Nolan's helmet came off. So safety whistle. There looks like there will be a face-off in the PSD zone. Got third line coming out. Looks like Logan will take the face-off with Maxim and Dane. And they move the face-off out to the neutral zone. Got Logan, Dane, and Maxim up front. Goody and Noah on the defense. Big mix-up at the face-off. PSD breaks out of it. They dump it deep. Jackson goes down. Oh, looks like there's going to be a penalty called on the Locos. What's the call here? Penalty box is open. Looks like Logan Venerable is getting called for high sticking. So 2-minute penalty on the Locos. Logan in the sin bin. Got exactly 5 minutes remaining in the first period. 1-0 PSD. Looks like Maxim's taking the face off. Wins it back to the corner. Maxim's fighting up against the near boards. PSD has control. They're going deep. Got Goody fighting the puck deep in the corner. PSD comes out of it. Scrum right in front. Nobody can get out. Dane runs over. PSD dumps it deep. Noah has the puck. Now PSD comes out with it. Near side boards. Maxim putting pressure on the puck. Scrumming in the deep corner. Maxim comes out with it. Behind the net and flips it down ice. Clears the zone. Puck's back in the neutral zone. PSD has control. They dump it back deep. Goes behind the net. Goody giving chase. Puck behind the net. PSD in control. Maxim putting pressure on the puck down low. They send it back up top to the blue line. Back down low. The glove side over across ice. Shot off the back boards. PSD has it. Dane putting on the pressure back up at the blue line. Send it back down to the half board. Back up top. Shot. And Jackson makes the save and smothers it. Half the penalty killed. Good job by that line, killing the first minute and 4 seconds of the penalty. 3:56 remaining in the first period. 1-0 PSD. 56 seconds remaining on the PSD power play. Good job, third line, killing the first half of the penalty. Now we got first line out there. Looks like Kaz taking the face off. Got Eli out there. Declan and looks like Wes. Face off, sitting at the feet. Nobody wants control. Jackson goes back. PSD comes up with control. Sends it up to the blue line. Back down to the half boards. Comes in, shot, goal. Perfect shot. Nobody contested. The guy skated in uncontested. Put a shot right off the bottom of the crossbar, bar down. 2-0 PSD. Scored with 42 seconds remaining on the power play. 3:42 remaining in the first period. 2-0 PSD. Faceoff comes back. Locos bring it in. Oh, they were able to hold it in. Mason comes down low, tries to feed it center. It gets intercepted. PSD has control. Near side deep corner. Locos hold it in against the boards. Looks like Devon's giving chase. Mason gets chased behind the net. PSD sends it up top. Comes out to neutral zone. PSD brings it in. Should it be offsides? And it is. PSD guys streaking down the middle. Enter just prior to the puck coming across the line. Be a neutral zone faceoff. Still got the second line out there. Looks like Mason, Devon, Nicholas out on defense. Does that West come out? Yeah, it looks like West. And Goody. PSD wins the faceoff. Now Nicholas has control, takes the puck behind the net, sends it up along the boards of Devon. Devon chips it out to the neutral zone. PSD takes control. Over to the far side, down the boards, into the zone. Takes a shot, block. Oh, shot across the crease, goes to the far corner. Devon chases it down, scrum along the near boards. Goody comes out with it, sends it over to West. West streaks up the far side boards. Locos go for a change as West takes it in. PSD takes control. But West and Goody doing a good job holding the puck while the Locos make a change. Eli goes down, puts pressure on the puck, comes back out, and Noah mishandles, and it's back into the defensive zone below the goal line. Noah sends it up to, nobody. Bad turnover. PSD takes control. PSD sends it around. Nolan goes, chip it up the board, and he is able to get it out of the zone. PSD takes control in the neutral zone, sends it back to the defensive zone. They break out. Bring it in the zone. Noah puts pressure on the puck. Weak shot just slid over to the goal. Jackson smothers it. Forces a face-off. Defensive zone to his left side. 2:05 remaining in the first period. PSD leads 2-0. Looks like Cass taking the face-off. PSD wins it. Sends it up top. Oh, good block. Nolan has a breakaway. Block. Takes it in. Takes a shot. Oh, saved by the PSD goalie. Nolan intercepts it. Dumps it down deep to Kaz below the goal line. Kaz gets checked. Still has control of the puck. Takes it out front. Puts it out front. Oh! Off of a PSD skate. Almost rolls into the goal. PSD recovers and sends it down ice for an icing call. Oh, that would have been a fortuitous goal. Unfortunately, it went about 2 inches wide of the net. Locos will have an offensive zone face-off. 1:35 remaining in the first period. PSD leading 2-0. Face-off to the left glove side of the PSD goalie. Third line out there for the Locos. Logan taking the face-off. PSD wins it back. They send it around the boards. Comes up, and this could end up being another icing call. And it is. That used 8 seconds. 1:27 remaining in the first period. Another icing call face-off. This time it'll be to the right side, stick side of the PSD goalie. Same line out there for the Locos. Logan taking the face-off. PSD wins the face-off, back behind the net. Send it up the boards again. Maxim holds it in, dumps it back behind the net. Dane goes and gives chase. Dane holds it against the boards. Oh, but PSD, Maxim intercepts. Oh, but he gets knocked down. PSD is able to clear the zone. PSD dumps it high and deep, back behind the goal. Noah fighting. Oh, puck comes out front with a save. Jackson right in front. Oh, another save by Jackson. Noah comes out with it. He sends it up to Maxim. Maxim's going in. He goes down. He gets checked. but he sends it deep. He's still going after it. Still fighting for the puck. Back behind the net. Still chasing it. Mason gives him a hand. Mason and Maxim fight for the puck. Comes out to Dane. Sorry, that was Devin. Oh, another shot. Another save by the PSD goalie. And PSD's finally able to dump it out. Jackson gets it. Up to Devin. Devin takes it in. Back to West. West mishandles it. 17 seconds remaining in the period. West runs over. Nicholas dumps it back deep. Mason giving pressure behind the net. PSD sends it deep. Nicholas can't get it. No icing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be the end of the period. At the end of the first period, PSD leads 2-0. All right, we're back for the second period. Teams change directions. Tough period for making changes. And Cass takes the face-off, sends it back to Jackson. Jackson makes a circle in his defensive zone, sends it up to West. West doesn't handle it. PSD takes it. They take it back to their defensive zone. Back behind the Loco zone, or Loco goal, sorry. PSD still has it out front. Oh, get sticks. And Loco send it to the deep zone, or deep corner. And they finally clear. PSD gives chase. Kaz giving chase, put pressure on the puck. PSD takes it back behind the zone. Kaz giving chase. Oh, no one there. Oh. Shot on goal. Jackson deflects it to the near boards. Locos take control. Now there's a scrum along the near boards. Still a scrum. PSD comes out with it. Sends it up. Shot. Jackson with a save. Pad save over to the near corner. Scrum down in the near corner. Looks like Locos come out with it. Get it out to the neutral zone. Kaz giving chase. Locos able to send it deep. Devin giving chase. PSD mishandles it. Devin sends it up top. Nolan sends it deep. Nobody can handle it. And Locos lose control at the blue line out to the neutral zone. Locos send it back out to the neutral zone. PSD takes control. Nolan giving chase, putting pressure on the puck. PSD sends it up the boards. Declan back, sends it over to Goody. Goody mishandles, picks it back up, sends it up. Oh, turnover. Bad turnover at the blue line. Luckily, somebody was offside for PSD. Declan takes it behind the net, sends it up to Devin, and Devin sends it up into the netting. Will be a defensive zone face-off for the Locos. Locos not off to a very good start in the first 2 minutes of this period. Seems like they're back on their heels. Defensive zone face-off to the left of Jackson, glove side. Mason taking the face-off. PSD wins the face-off. They send it deep behind the goal. Declan goes back, sends it up the boards to Nolan. Nolan gets the puck, takes it, and he sends it out to the neutral zone to nobody. PSD picks it up off the boards. Should be an offsides call, but they send it back to the neutral zone. Nobody touched up. PSD takes it. They send it deep. Puck goes behind the Loco goal. Goody back there. Oh, somebody sends it out front. Horrible turnover right on front. Luckily, Locos escape. They send it out front. Mason, oh, Nolan slid offside. Mason couldn't take it in for a shot. Will be a neutral zone face-off. Third line coming out for the Locos. Logan, Dane, and Maxim. Defensemen will be, looks like Nicholas and Noah. Or I'm sorry, Jackson. PSD wins the face-off back to their own zone. They send it up through the neutral zone. They send it deep. Nicholas gives chase. Jackson gives chase. Jackson wins the race. His PSD guy goes down. PSD guy hurt, and the refs blow the whistle. Are they going to call a penalty? Whoa. Wow, that's a mystery penalty. Both players going after the puck. The PSD guy lost his edge, hit the boards, and the refs call a penalty. As a neutral announcer on this one, I have to disagree with that call. That was pretty lame. So third line stays out there. They have to kill another penalty. 14-11 remaining in the second. PSD wins the faceoff. Sends it back down near deep. Back up to the blue line, and they miss trip. Maxim giving chase. Oh, PSD wins the chase to the puck. Sends it deep. Nicholas giving chase. Nicholas has time. Skates it through the zone and sends it all the way down the ice to kill some penalty. 1:40 remaining in the penalty. Logan goes off. Dane goes off. Maxim stays out there. A couple new penalty killers out. Minute and a half remaining in the penalty. PSD sends it deep and around the boards. Two Locos chase it. PSD gets it down below the goal. Sends it out front. Maxim gets it. He will skate it and send it deep. Maxim goes off. Another penalty killer comes out. You got Eli. Oh, Eli loses an edge trying to put pressure on the puck. PSD brings it up. 4-on-3. Drop back pass. PSD brings it behind the net. Back to the near corner. Somebody's coming in uncontested. Back up top to the blue line. D to G pass. Shot. Deflection. Oh, just wide of the goal. Eli gets it. Sends it up top, but not able to clear. Back to the near boards. Eli nobody putting pressure on the puck. Daff behind the net. Up top. Oh. Locos try to clear. Eli gets it. He's able to skate it out, gets to the red line, and dumps. And looks like most of the Locos will go for a change. Back behind the net. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty. 12:38 remaining in the period. 2-0 PSD. West putting pressure on the puck. PSD dumps deep behind the net. Goody giving chase. Goody puts a body on it. Good check. Way to stop the puck. PSD still controls. Goody still fighting 1-on-2. Tries a wraparound. Declan puts it back behind the net. PSD comes out with it. Still behind the net. Oh, out front. Oh! Had an open net. Missed. PSD still able to keep it in. Open shot. Still another shot. Oh, wow. Jackson getting treated like a shooting gallery there. Able to make the final save right as the penalty expires. 12:02 remaining in the second period. PSD 2, Locos 0. Locos escape a penalty without giving up a goal. Looks like we got the second line out there. Mason taking the face off. Locos win. Goes behind the net. Sent up the near boards to Nolan. Nolan fighting against the boards. PSD takes control. They send up to the blue line, back down the near boards, and then PSD sends it down deep behind the goal. PSD takes control. And Declan takes it, chips it to the boards. And scrum along the boards. PSD comes out with it. Devin sends it all the way around and loses control. Go, go. Mason can't quite get it. They send it to neutral zone and back. And Declan, PSD sends it deep. Declan has it back in the defensive zone. Sends it up, neutral zone. Oh, touched by PSD. It's going to go deep. Locos will get a change. Puck behind the PSD goalie. Nolan putting pressure on the puck. They send it up to the blue line, to the neutral zone, through the neutral zone, to the offensive zone. Somebody's offsides. Neutral zone face-off right outside the PSD offensive zone. Got the third line out there for the Locos. You got Logan, Maxim, and Dane. Looks like you got Noah and Nicholas on defense. Right outside the Loco zone. Jackson. Logan takes it in. Oh, gets it stripped from behind. Good back check. Nicholas putting pressure on the puck. Logan goes. PSD sends it deep. Back behind the net. Up the near boards to the top. Shot. Tip. Goal. No pressure on the guy in front. Standing all alone. Easy tip in for PSD. Somebody's got to pick up that guy in front. He was uncontested for an easy tip in. No defensive pressure. 10:41 remaining in the second period. PSD 3. Locos, nothing. Cass takes the faceoff at center ice. DDD pass through the neutral zone. PSD dumps it deep. Nicholas gives chase. Tips it over. PSD picks it up behind the goal. Disappointing goal to give up. And shot, rebound, easy pickup, goal. Less than a minute after the other goal. PSD 4, Locos 0. And we're back. 10-10 remaining in the second period. Been a disaster of the first 7 minutes for the Locos. They do a good job killing a penalty, and then within a minute give up 2 goals after killing a penalty. Even strength goals. PSD takes it back down in the zone. Devin chips it away. Locos try to get it out, but PSD keeps it in at the corner. They dump it back deep. Goody fighting for it in the corner. Behind Jackson. Chips it out. Devin takes it out. Takes it to the red line. Dumps it deep. Nolan gives chase. Whoa, little mishandling of the puck there. Oh, Devin wrong. Woo. Loco got crushed with 2 players back behind the net, and he is down for the count. I can't tell who it is. Is that Nolan? Yeah, Nolan got crushed by a couple of players needing help off the ice. Needing help to get to the bench. Hopefully he'll be okay. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. Looked like he was sandwiched between 2 PSD players. Was there a penalty called? You only have, there's nobody in the box. Oh, okay, so there was a penalty called. Oh, no. No penalty called. So there will be 5-on-5. Sorry, a little confusion there when PSD only sent 4 out. We are even strength, 5-on-5. Back to the zone. Logan gets it. He gets it up. He dumps it deep. He gives chase behind the PSD goalie. Dane goes down. Logan comes up with it. Far boards. Logan comes up with it. Oh, are you kidding me? 2 players fall down battling for the puck. And the local player gets called for the penalty. Once again, as a neutral announcer, I have to call no bueno on that one. Puck was just sitting there. 2 players bump into each other, fall down. They get tangled up. As they're getting up, the PSD player falls down. Locals get called for a penalty. So once again, with 9:02 remaining in the second period, Locals are going to have to kill off a 2-minute penalty, already down 4-0. And Dane's able to chip it out into the neutral zone. PSD brings it up through the neutral zone. Dump it deep. Wraps around behind Jackson. Maxim goes down. Fighting for the puck near boards. Comes out to the middle, and Dane's able to clear the puck all the way down the ice. Dane goes for a change. Looks like Mason comes out. Got Mason, Maxim, Goody, and Jackson out there. PSD comes through the neutral zone. They dump it deep. Wraps behind the goal. Goody's going after it. He fights behind the net. Maxim goes back. Fighting behind the net. Nobody out front. PSD comes up with it along the far boards. Defenseman comes. Slap shot in. Blocked by Wes. Wes takes it back behind the net. And he sends it all the way down the ice. And the penalty killers go for a change. Maxim off, Goody off, 2 new penalty killers. Looks like Eli, who's putting pressure on the puck. Got Wes, Eli, Declan, and Jackson. Puck up through the neutral zone. A couple of locos bumping into each other, but they're able to clear. Eli puts a big hit on somebody. PSD brings it up into the zone. Declan goes, gets through, pass to the middle. Nobody gets it. On the near boards, shot. Deflected up into the netting. 21 seconds left on the power play. 7:23 left in the second period. PSD 4, Locos nothing. All right, sorry, we're back. I got interrupted. All right, Locos with their first power play of the game with 6:37 remaining in the second period. PSD 4, Locos 0. Number 51 for PSD in the box. A little confusion with the scoreboard here. All right, they got it all worked out. Looks like we got West taking the face-off. Wins it back. Up to top. Mason skates in. Near sideboard. Back up to Devin. Devin skates middle of the ice. Back up to Mason. He rips a shot. Goal! Oh! Little tic-tac-toe between Devin and Mason. Mason rips a shot, beats the goalie, low glove side. Locos capitalize on their first power play of the day with 6:23 remaining in the second period. PSD 4, Locos finally on the board with 1. Good to see the Locos get on the board. It'd been about 4.5 periods or more against this PSD team since the Locos had scored as they got shut out last game. So finally, beat this goalie, get on the board. Mason with the face-off. Back to even strength. There's a scrum at mid-ice. Nobody wants the puck. Finally comes out. And PSD finally dumps deep. Noah behind the net. Skates it up ice. Oh, mishandled pass. PSD sends it back deep. And there's a pass to nobody. Loco's able to chip it out. PSD recovers in their own zone. DDD pass over. Up the middle. PSD chips it into the zone. Loco is able to get it out back to the neutral zone, but PSD takes control again. Off the boards, chip it in. Noah deep. Now there's a scrum behind the Loco net, behind Jackson. 2-on-2. PSD comes out with it. Scrum in the near side corner. Noah ends up coming up with it. Can you send it out? Sends it to the far corner. Oh, PSD is able to hold it in at the blue line, though. They dump it back down deep. Jackson gives chase around the boards. Oh, he takes a hard hit into the corner. Big scrum, near side boards. PSD comes out the blue line, over to the other defenseman. He rips a shot. No, misses wide. PSD comes up with it again. Dumps it back deep behind the net. Mason back there scrambling. 2-on-2, scramble behind the net. PSD once again comes up with it. They dump in the middle of the zone. Noah comes up with it. And Loco's able to skate it out. And another mishandled pass up the middle. Oh, West able to get it. He fires. Oh, misses the net. Loco's all going for a change except for West. West puts pressure on it. Keeps the puck down deep in the corner. Kaz going down after it. Far side corner. Eli putting pressure on the puck. Near side corner. PSD gets it. Sends it up the boards. Eli comes out with it. Eli rips the shot. Save. And the PSD goalie will smother it there for an offensive zone faceoff for the Locos with 4:21 remaining in the second period. PSD 4, Locos 1. Looks like we got the second line of Kaz, Eli, and looks like Declan has moved up playing forward. You got Nicholas and Goody on defenseman. Nicholas, can't hold it in. Comes out to the neutral zone. Back to Goody. Goody up the middle to Declan. Declan gets stripped of the puck. Nicholas back. He can't quite dump it out of the zone. PSD recovers. They go in up front, and Jackson makes a save. Oh, looks like referee lost sight of it. It was rolling down his jersey, but called it a save. Defensive zone face-off for the Locos to the right of Jackson, stick side. Cass taking the face-off. Wins the face-off to Nicholas, but Nicholas loses it, gets stripped. Now it's near side corner, deep, back up to the zone. Oh, good play by Declan, chipping it out of the zone. PSD takes it through the neutral zone. Shot, saved by Jackson, steers it to the near side boards. Nicholas battling near side corner. Chip behind the board. Eli comes out with it. Far side boards. He gets out of the board. There's Declan. Declan to the middle. Oh, takes a shot. Goes off of a PSD player. Back behind the PSD. Dane, far side corner. He gets the puck. Waiting for some support. Big scrum, far side boards. Nobody can seem to get it. Oh, PSD ends up getting it. They send it back behind the net. Up to the boards. PSD coming out. Oh, mishandled pass. PSD recovers. Takes it in. Skate. Anybody going to put pressure on him? And shot and save by Jackson. Once again, a defensive zone face-off to the right of Jackson. Stick side. 2:54 remaining in the second period. PSD 4, Locos 1. Looks like we got the third line for the Locos out there of Logan, Maxim, Dane. Got Noah on defense and Jackson on defense. Face off. Jackson down to the near side corner. Skates out with it. Dane skating with him. 2-on-2. Sends it over to Dane. Oh, Dane gets tipped. Up. Maxim gets it. Maxim dumps deep. Back behind the PSG goalie. Logan goes to put pressure on the puck. Puck sent down. Maxim giving chase. It is not going to be icing. It gets waved off. It doesn't make it to the goal line. Maxim takes it behind the net. Oh, Maxim gives a turnover right in front of the net. Jackson with the save. Horrible turnover. Good save by Jackson. Keeps the score 4-1. 2:19 remaining in the period. Defensive zone face-off for the Locos. Mason wins it back. Nolan sends it up. Oh, good block by Devin. Devin takes it in. Takes a shot, deflected up into the netting behind the PSD goalie. 2:07 remaining in the period. Offensive zone face-off for the Locos to the left glove side of the PSD goalie. Mason to take the face-off out there with Devin and Wes. Got Jackson and Noah on defense. Comes back to Noah. Noah takes it up to the corner, dumps it to the middle. Opposite corner, near side corner. Wes takes it back behind the goalie. Dumps it deep, and what a pass! Holy moly, goal, Locos! Wes takes it behind the goal. Unbelievable pass to the middle. Devin, with a stick ready, slaps it in for the Locos' second goal of the game and the period. They've cut the PSD lead in half with 1:54 remaining in the second period. PSD 4, Locos 2. Face off at center ice. Mason takes it. Wes controls over to Jackson. Up to Mason. Mason dumps deep. Far side corner. Devin gives chase. Oh, he overskates it. PSD takes control. They break out of the zone. We got 2-on-2. Shot. Oh, high shot. Handcuff Jackson, but he makes a good save. Devin gets it. Oh, whiffs on a pass. Then he gets it. Up to Mason. Mason over to Wes. Wes takes it in. Everybody's changing. Wes is by himself. He loses his edge. Almost loses the puck. Kaz comes in. Puts it behind the net. He's giving pressure. Eli gives pressure. Up to the corner. Jackson. Back down low to Kaz. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Kaz. Oh, and they fumble it out of the zone. Whoa, almost fumbled it for PSD. No ends up taking it out. Oh, pass up to Kaz. Kaz does a good job getting a stick on it. No icing. Some Locos are changing. Kaz chases it down behind the net. Sends it out front. Oh, but intercepted by PSD. PSD breaks out of the zone. Through the neutral zone. Eli gives chase. PSD dumps deep. Jackson controls the puck behind. Nicholas sends it to the near side boards. Scrum along there. And still a scrum. PSD comes up with it. Near side corner. Sends it up to the blue line. Sends it back deep. Fight behind the net. PSD seems to control. Sends it back up to the D, up to the blue line. Sends it back down deep. Behind the net. Goody gives chase. 1-on-2. Ref gets in the way. Goody sends it up. Eli able to send it up to Declan. Declan comes across. Comes across the blue line. Goes deep. He gets checked. Near side corner. Nobody there but PSD. Tried to give a centering pass, but nobody was there. And PSD should be a delay of game penalty. But since we're not in the NHL, it is not, as time expires. So after a disaster of a first 7 minutes of the second period, where the Locos killed a penalty and then gave up 2 instant goals to make it 4-0, they're able to claw their way back, cut the lead in half, heading into the third period. PSD 4, Locos 2. All right, we're back for the third period of play. Sorry, this announcer had to take a quick pit stop. 1 minute gone in the third period. Still 4-2. Nicholas takes it up, sends it up to Devin. Or, I'm sorry, to Dane. Goalie tips it behind the net. PSD comes out with it. Dane giving chase. Goody playing some defense. PSD dumps it deep. Logan gives chase to the far side corner. He flips it around behind the net. Dane goes and picks it up. Near side boards. He sends it back behind the goal. Nicholas goes and gives chase. He holds it up against the far side boards. Maxim fighting. Nicholas fighting. Who's going to come out with it? And now it scoots down to the corner. Still a fight. Nobody wants the puck. Now it comes out. PSD gets it. Sends it up to the blue line. Oh, and now whistle. Looks like PSD is going to get called for a penalty as they had controlled the puck. Whoa, is Logan getting called for his third penalty of the game? Looks like maybe they're calling both players. Why did they call? If they're on, oh, okay. Oh, they are throwing both of them in there. Okay, so Logan and number 16 for PSD. Looks like they're both getting called for roughing. Guess they had a little scrum. Logan, third penalty of the game. Are we going to play 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? Looks like they're going to say 5-on-5 with 15-15 remaining in the third period. Score still PSD 4, Locos 2. Woo, Logan, he's got to be careful. 3 penalties in one game. Looks like Locos are going to send out their first line of Kaz, Eli. What do we got over there? Wes? Can't see the number. On defense, we got Noah and Declan. PSD wins. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Declan is playing out front. Ships out to the neutral zone. PSD gets it. They head back into the zone. Noah chasing him down. Try to centering pass. Oh, takes a quick shot. Good block by Jackson. Kaz comes out with it. They hustle. They can get a 3-on-2. Kaz. Oh, slides in. Oh, kind of loses control. Goes down. PSD has control. Long outlet pass. Near side boards. Loco's sandwiched the PSD guy. And Loco's able to clear the zone. PSD takes it back neutral zone. Kaz getting pressure. Backhand. Oh, wow. Good save by Jackson. Good clear. Kaz gets it out. 2-on-2. 2-on-2. Kaz waiting for some help. Noah gets it. Noah passes back. Goody. Up to Devin, who can't quite handle the puck. PSD recovers back in their zone. Ooh, right in front of the goalie. And with that bad pass, we're going to get an icing call? We are. With 13:55 remaining in the third period. We got PSD 4, Locos 2. Sorry. Yeah. Face off, offensive zone to the right of the PSD goalie. Back to the near side corner. PSD sends it around, and they're able to chip it out to neutral zone. Nicholas chases it down, sends it up to Devin. Devin takes it in, waiting for some help. Back to Mason. Mason rips a shot. Oh, blocked. Devin takes it back behind the net, tries a centering pass. It gets blocked. PSD sends it, rims it around. Oh, takes a bad bounce off the boards. PSD recovers. They're going through the neutral zone. Mason giving pressure. Goody recovers. Goody sends it far side pass over to Wes. Wes recovers. Wes brings it into the zone. Goes past 2 PSD players. Centering pass. Another shot. Goal! Holy moly! Another spectacular centering pass by Wes from behind the net, out front, this time to Mason. Mason buries it from a 4-0 deficit now to a 4-3-1 goal game. You just missed a great play. Holy moly. Plenty of time remaining. 13:09 in the third period. Now PSD 4, Locos 3. What an amazing play by Wes once again. Unbelievable centering pass out to Mason, who rips it over the PSD goalie's glove this time. Ripples the net. 4-3 PSD. After 4 straight goals, got Maxim brings it in. Gets deflected. Maxim chasing out. Oh! Collision behind the net. PSD puts it up the board. Locos can't hold it in. They break out through the neutral zone. Logan putting pressure. Oh, what a save by Jackson, moving across the net, wide open net. What a save to keep this a 1-goal game. Locals break out with it. We got Devin. We got Jackson. Jackson breaks out, sends it over, but it gets deflected. Oh, Cass can't quite handle it. And PSD sends it out to the neutral zone. Noah with it, out to the neutral zone. Noah gets upended. PSD sends it back down to defensive zone. Declan takes it behind Jackson. Sends it up to Noah. Noah mishandles it. Out to the neutral zone. PSD sends it back deep. Noah, get rid of that puck faster. There you go. Kaz breaks the neutral zone into the offensive zone with Declan. No, what a play by Kaz. Oh, what a play. Unfortunately, flips it right into the goalie's chest. Goalie makes a save. Heck of a play by Kaz. Almost ties it up. Score still PSD 4, Locos 3 with 11:47 remaining in the third period. Offensive zone faceoff to the left of the PSD goalie, glove side. Kaz taking the faceoff. Kaz wins it back to Nicholas. Nicholas uncontested. Nicholas takes it in, shoots. Oh, blocked. PSD breaks out with it through the neutral zone. Goody up against the near boards. Stops it, flips it out of the neutral zone. Back up to Kaz. Kaz takes it down the middle. Oh, gets checked from behind. Kaz rips a shot. Oh, right back into the goalie. Another great opportunity by Kaz. Holy moly, what a shift by Kaz. Be another offensive zone faceoff for the Locos to the left of the PSD goalie. 4-3, third period, 11:26 remaining. And we got the second line out there with Mason taking the faceoff with Wes and Devin with Goody and Nicholas at the D. Back up to Goody. Goody dumps it down deep to Devin. Devin loses control of it, back behind the goalie. Over to the near corner, up along the near boards. Now there's a scrum. Down in the corner. PSD sends it around, back behind the goal. Back behind the goal again. Loco's giving chase. PSD sends it up the boards. Is anybody going to get to it? Oh, PSD wins the chase. No icing. Locos get it. Send it up the boards. DDD pass. Far side. PSD sends it deep. Back behind Jackson. Goody giving chase. Sends it up the boards to Devin. Now there's a scrum near side board. PSD holds it in. Oh, no. Guess must have just crossed the blue line as he pushed it back in the zone. It'll be an offsides call, PSD, neutral zone faceoff. 10:39 remaining in the third period. PSD 4, Locos 3. Got the third line out there. Logan taking the faceoff with Dane and Maxim. PSD wins the faceoff. They send it deep. Noah gives chase. Sends it around the boards again. Nobody there for the Locos. Near side corner. PSD sends it down deep. Shot. Oh, over the net. Looks like it may have gotten tipped. Back up to the point. Mishandled far side boards. PSD still controls. Sends it back up to the point. Sends it to near side board. Deep in the far side corner. Or near side corner, sorry. Jackson given chase. I'm sorry, not Jackson, Logan. PSD up at the blue line. Shot. Steered aside by Jackson. PSD still controls it. Far side boards. Down behind Jackson. This line is struggling. Finally, they chip it out. There you go. Got Jackson changing. Most of the line, everybody else changing. As Jackson takes it down deep. Takes it behind the goal. As the first line comes out. Good job by Jackson. Wasting time. Kaz goes down deep. He gets it. Declan goes back. Noah's able to hold it in. He sends it deep. Far side corner, up along the board. Now PSD breaks out with it. Loco's got their first line out there. And is that going to be a... Oh, holy moly. Another penalty on the Locos. What was that one for? This announcer did not see that. Looks like Declan. Declan's getting called for interference. So, huge penalty cue here for the Locos. 9:14 remaining in the third period. PSD 4, Locos 3. Locos down a man. Next 2 minutes is huge for the Locos. Cannot go down by multiple goals after coming back with 3 straight. PSD wins. Oh, good block by Devin. PSD remains control. Near side boards, up to the point. Over to the other point. Shot. Oh! Wide open. Good save by Jackson, but wide open rebound. PSD wasn't able to put a stick on it. PSD with a shot. Oh! Tip. Jackson with a big glove up above his head as it looked like it was going to loop over his head and drop down in the goal with a big glove. Swipes and comes up with the puck in his glove. Saves the 1-goal deficit. Still 4-3. 8:50 remaining. 1:36 remaining in the penalty. Goal to the or face off to the right of Jackson. Goes back behind the goal line. PSD controls back up to the point. Over to the right side point. Here's a shot. Oh, tipped high and wide. Kaz gets it and he sends it deep. Oh, but a nice hold in by PSD. Shot on goal. This time it's a clear out to the neutral zone. Kaz gives chase. PSD dumps deep. Noah gets it. Can he get rid of it? Oh, come on, Noah. Got to be quick on that. Scrum along the near side boards. Noah's still fighting. PSD comes up with it. Back behind the net. Pass to the near side, far side boards. Back up to the point. Back down to the boards. Oh, wide open shot. Nobody has that guy. Back door. Luckily, he didn't get good wood on it. Behind the net. Back up to the point. Over to the right side point. Shot. Blocked in front. Back down to the corner. Up to the point. Right side point. Shot. Ooh. Saved by Jackson. Locos really need to clear, and they do, all the way down the ice. And they'll get 4 new penalty killers out there with 22 seconds remaining in the penalty. 4 fresh legs out there. Up the boards. Bad pass. Locos able to clear back down in the zone with 10 seconds remaining. 7:24 in the period. Mason pressure on the puck. 3, 2, 1. Penalty is over. Locos successfully kill the penalty. Maintain a 1-goal deficit. 7:10 remaining in the period. PSD breaks out of the zone through the neutral zone. They dump deep. Nicholas gives chase. Gets checked. Nicholas still puck in the far corner. Get up, Nicholas. Locos finally break out. No, they don't. West got tripped up a little bit. Nobody seems to want the puck. Going all over. And Devin finally chips it up into the netting. Be a defensive zone faceoff for the Locos. What a crazy 30 seconds that was. Nobody seemed to want the puck. PSD 4, Locos 3, 6:37 remaining in the third period. Locos come out with, seems like line number 1. You got Eli. You got Kaz, who will take the faceoff. You got Declan. You got Noah on defense and is that Jackson on defense. PSD controls the faceoff, dumps it down deep, goes behind the zone, goes behind the goal. Noah, oh, wow, quick wraparound. Jackson gets a big pad there. Another shot from PSD from the point. Jackson with a save. Anybody going to pressure the puck? Oh, good clear by Kaz. Puck was just sitting in the crease. Holy moly. Locals need to clear it. And they finally do. Oh, and it's a clear on net. They're able to change. Declan giving chase. Oh. Noah sends it far side. Eli with it. He takes a hit in the neutral zone. Kaz able to get it into the zone. Near side board, scrum, in the offensive zone. Puck comes out, over to Goody. Goody sends it D to D, over to Noah. Noah sends it up to Kaz. Can't quite control the puck. It goes down, and no, icing gets waved off.
No,
PSD has it. Declan giving chase. PSD breaks out of their zone. Chipped into the zone, rolls over on Jackson, and he smothers it. Be a defensive zone face-off. 5 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Still 4-3 PSD. Looks like you got the second line out there of Mason, West, Goody. PSD once again wins the face-off. Loco, their face-off percentage has to be horrible. Probably south of 30%. But Locos break out of the zone. Here comes West. West with Devin. Oh, West loses it. Sends it down to Devin deep. Devin along the near boards. Sends it up to Goody. Goody sends it over to Nicholas. Nicholas sends it deep to the far corner. Mason down below the goal. Mason gets checked off the puck down below the goal line. West comes out with it. Oh, West gets tied up. West still controls. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas takes a shot. Oh, wide of the net. Goes down to the near corner. West sends it up. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas takes a shot. Oh, good shot by Nicholas right into the chest of the PSD goalie. He holds on. Locos with an offensive zone face-off. 4:30 remaining. Still 4-3. Third line coming out. You got Logan. You got Maxim. You got Dane. And then you got Jackson and Noah with the defense. Need to win a face-off here, Logan. Oh, over to Maxim. Maxim, oh, tries to get it over to Devin. Not quite. Got stuck up. Oh, shot. Now PSD controls. They get out of the zone. They break out. Good back check by Logan. Jackson with the save. Over to Noah. I'm sorry. Up to Logan. Little mix up there. Now Dane comes out with it. Now Maxim has to wait for Dane to get on side. Now Maxim takes it deep. Sends it deep. Puck. PSD sends it out. Oh. Noah can't quite hold it in. PSD dumps it near corner. Jackson with the puck. He gets ridden off the puck. PSD sends it back behind Jackson. They maintain control. PSD still has it. Near side corner. He sends it up to the point, but the point man had left. Puck goes out to the neutral zone. PSD with it. Deep. In the neutral zone. No one seems to want it. Kaz picks it up. Kaz takes it in the zone. Feeds it up to Eli. Eli can't quite control it. Oh, a trip. No call.
Dark ball is something.
Eli chases it down neutral zone. Sends it over to Jackson. Too far for him to handle. And, oh, they do call offsides. Okay. With 3:07 remaining. Time running out on the Locos. Still down by 1. 4-3. Mason to take the face-off with Devin and is that West. PSD once again wins the face-off. Locos can't seem to win a face-off. PSD brings it in the zone. Good back check by Devin. Devin takes it out of the zone. You got 2-on-3. Sends it over to Mason. Mason sends it back. Oh, but nobody can handle the puck. Locos handle the puck in the neutral zone. Over to Nicholas. Nicholas sends it in. Nobody was there for the pass. Icing. Locos will have a defensive zone face-off. 2 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. Third period. PSD 4, Locos 3. Locos in desperate need of a goal to tie this thing up. Looks like we got the line of Kaz, Eli, Declan. Once again, PSD wins the face-off. Holy moly. Once the PSD takes it out front. Oh, geez. Puck bouncing out front. PSD still maintains control. Kaz finally picks it up. Woo. Kaz, long pass beyond Eli. Oh, Declan can't quite get it there. PSD brings it in, 2-on-2. Back behind the net, far side corner. Kaz puts a body on him. Now there's a scrum, far side corner. PSD comes up with it. Wraps around, tries a wraparound. Puck still behind. Oh, finally it comes out. Comes out to the PSD point. Oh, he misses it. Oh, they say he held it in. Quick shot on goal. Jackson pushes it back. Declan. Oh, pass to PSD. They dump it deep because they're offside. Goody goes back to get it. Sends it to West, who had just come off the bench. PSD sends it back deep. 1:40 remaining. Still 4-3. Locos really need to get out of the zone. Not going to be scoring any tying goals when you're stuck in your own zone. Holy moly. They're scrambling. Locos get control. Up. Okay, now. Breaking out of the zone. Could have a 3-on-2. 3-on-2. West brings it in. Puts on the brakes. Near side corner. Sends it up to Noah. Noah sends it back down. Far side corner. PSD comes out with it, and they clear it. And is it going to be icing? Yes, icing with 1:01 remaining. Locos have a offensive zone faceoff. I see maybe pulling the goalie here. Oh, looks like Coach Peter will be calling a timeout. Yes, timeout. 1 minute, 1 second remaining. Third period. PSD 4. Locos 4. Timeout Locos. One minute sec. Huge face off here for the Locos. Looks like once we get the YMCA ice back up and running, Locos are going to have to work on some face offs because they've probably lost 90% of the face offs of this game. But this is a huge one. Locos with a great job of coming back, down 4-0 with 10 minutes remaining in the second period. Score 3 unanswered to get themselves back in the game. PSD 4, Locos 3. And this music really stinks. If this person playing music had any knowledge, right now they'd be playing Detroit Rock City or Rock and Roll All Night. Considering Ace Frehley, the spaceman himself, just passed away 3 days ago. The original guitarist for the rock band Kiss. But instead we're listening to yacht rock. All right. Timeout's over. PSD's out there. Peter using every extra second he can. Hopefully he's drawing up a successful play to tie this game up. Oh, referee's getting impatient. That was his angry long whistle. Loco sending only 5 out there. Probably going to wait to see if they win the face-off before Jackson skates off the ice. Oh, now they're pulling the goalie. They are pulling the goalie. 6-on-5. Can the Locos win a face-off? There's a scrum. Goes back deep behind the goal. Yes. Cass comes up with it. Tries a centering pass. He doesn't get it. Up against the far boards. Devin has it. Over to... Oh, there's it in his front. Oh, he can't get it. No. Devin whiffs. Half a whiff. Now they're fighting. Far side corner. Who's going to come up with it? It's behind the net. Locos come up with it. West behind the net. Over to Kaz. Far over to Nolan, or Noah, sorry. He puts it in. Oh, can't get a good deflection. West picks it up in the far corner. And a whistle is blown because... Oh, are you kidding me? Once again, he's taken 2 players. 1 from each. Locos can't catch a break and actually get a power play. Jackson heading off at number 48 for PSD with 27 seconds remaining. Still 4-3. So it looks like we'll be playing 5-on-4 hockey now instead of 6-on-5. Maybe that'll help the Locos. A little more ice out there. Looks like Mason is taking the face-off. Huge face-off to win. PSG went. He had. Oh, Locos maintain control in the neutral zone. Dumps it deep. Got to go chase. Go get it, Declan. Come on. We're running out of time. 13 seconds. Tries a centering pass. Declan with it. Needs to get out front. There's a shot. There's a scrum. Still behind the net. 5 seconds. Cass can't seem to get it. Whistle with 2.5 seconds to go.
Outside?
What is going on here? Oh, Mason's helmet came off. So now they're putting a face-off outside in the neutral zone with 2.3 remaining. Locos need to win it back and make a shot from basically the red line here. There's the face-off down in the zone, 2-1, and there's the final buzzer. Locos can't get off a final shot. Heck of a comeback, but it comes up 1 goal short. So, final score on this Sunday, October 19th. Thanks, Brian. PSD 4, all 4 of their goals coming in the first 2 periods. Locos through a 3 straight, come back 4-3, but fall up 1 goal short. God, this announcer wishing and God willing, you will all get to hear your normal announcer, Kristen, at our next game next weekend. Over and out. See ya.